Everyone close your eyes. And I want you to remember. Remember that moment when you were sweating cold, your hands were shaking, your heart seemed to be able to jump out of your chest. It was impossible to concentrate, and you couldn't think about anything other than your anguish. By any chance, did that situation take place at the faculty? How many times have you ever felt this way during your college life? Open your eyes. Those were signs of anxiety, and it's more common than we think. Last semester, I was talking about this with my psychologist because I have been dealing with anxiety since I started my degree. So I researched about the topic, and I discovered that the negative signs of anxiety are sleep disturbances, isolation from others, and cycles of negative thoughts. Anxiety disrupts sleep, and lack of sleep causes anxiety. Sleep disturbances are a condition in which sleep is frequently interrupted and interferes with the mental, physical, and emotional functioning. Anxious students often have these sleep disorders due to uncontrollable worry as they come to have a lot of workloads. Therefore, that worry comes to their mind when they are stop being busy, making it difficult to sleep. And that bad sleep leads to fatigue and difficulty concentrating in classes. And we have a clear example here in the classroom. Just think about it. How many of us could have a good sleep last night? This brings us to our second point. The workload is overwhelming at some point that gives us a feeling of isolation, restriction, and loneliness. Students with anxiety may feel that they are unable to connect with others, and the interpersonal interaction can produce a sense of fear. That's why they start to isolate themselves because they want to avoid the uncomfortable and anxious feeling that arise around social interactions and choices. That leads us to want to stay at home and don't meet up with friends or family and even skip our classes. And finally, according to the journal Current Directions in Scientific Psychological, which is the leading expert covering all the scientific psychology, it shows that people who experience negative feelings spend too much time ruminating. And rumination is the term that we use for the cycles of negative thoughts. Which means that we have an obsessive thinking about negative feelings, anguish, and its causes and consequences. People tend to remember negative things that happened to them in the past. They perceive the present in a more negative way, making it difficult to solve problems, and they are desperate about the future because their mind creates catastrophic scenarios for them. And students who have these cycles of negative thoughts at the same time blame themselves for everything that happens to them and may have thoughts such as I shouldn't have done that, I can do it, or something bad is going to happen to me. As we have seen, the negative signs of anxiety lead us to situations that have effect in our daily life as students, which are sleep disturbances, isolation from others, and cycles of negative thoughts. And we notice that we are connected to each other, just like a line of dominoes, that the first piece has been knocked down. It seems very difficult to stop the fall of the others. But our lives aren't summarized into dominoes. We are more than that, and all of us are the living proof of it, giving our best every day.